You know what I really want to talk about? And I'm a little passionate about this one. It is really hard to find a job nowadays. And don't get me wrong, I know in the whole post-COVID climate, it's actually pretty easy to get like a fast food job or some shit like that. Yeah, but obviously everybody knows nobody want to work fast food except kids and shit. But it is really hard to find a really good paying job. Like, I recently just turned 25. Obviously, I want YouTube to be where I take off, but I'm a realistic person. I know I still have to work and, you know, pay bills and shit like that until this takes off. I understand that. And I was thinking, you know, I just recently turned 25. I'm starting to want to change things, my fitness, the way I dress, the way I carry myself. My beard not looking good right now. I fixed that though. Next video, I'll probably look better. Just a lot of things about me wanted to change. And one of the things that I wanted to change as well after turning 25 is that I finally want to start a career. I want to start something where I can make good money, just in case I end up, because I know this YouTube thing takes a while, I know. So just in case I end up starting a family or something or anything like that, I want to make sure everything's good up until this takes off, to where this can carry me for the rest of my life. But you know, it's really hard. It's really hard. And it's like what brought this on, and I can't stress this enough. I'm so happy for all, especially my two roommates. My two roommates have landed very, very nice jobs that they can work at for the rest of their lives and live pretty good lives. I'm so happy for them. I really am. But you know, seeing that, it kind of makes you look at yourself, right? This not jealousy and no shit like that. It's like, it makes you look at yourself, and it makes you think like, damn, you know, we're not too far apart in age. And it's like, you know, you start looking at the time you wasted and the time you can't get back, and you start realizing like, bro, like, what the fuck have I been doing? You know, like, both of my roommates are graphic designers. They went to school for graphic design. That's a pretty good job field to get into if you want to make some money. I went to school for culinary arts. Now, obviously, this is no disrespect to cooks or chefs or anything like that, but it's not a great field to make a lot of money. Unless you stay in it for hellas and work your way up to being a chef. But I didn't do that because my passion isn't really in cooking. I'm really good at it and I love food. That's why I'm a Tupperware. But it's not like a deep burning passion I have. Maybe anymore at least. And the only reason I even went to culinary school in the first place is because, honestly, my dad might watch this. I'm not going to say my dad pressured me. I'm not going to use that word pressure. But, you know, he basically let me know like, you know, I can't just sit around the house. This is after I graduated high school, by the way. This is back in 2015. He basically let me know I couldn't sit around the house and, you know, not do nothing with my life. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to use the word pressure, but they basically, you know, pushed me to go to school. And, you know, I was a smart ass back in the day, so I'm thinking, well, shit, culinary arts easy, whatever, why not? Not knowing that I was making a decision to go to college and put myself in debt for a career that I didn't even care for. And so now, here we are. I'm in debt, my credit score fucked up, and the only good job I can get, air quotes, is a cooking job, and I don't care to go and do that no more. It's not about working the long hours or the feet pain and nothing like that. It's just, my focus is here, or my focus is there, but it's not in the kitchen. Not professionally, at least. And that's another reason, like, that's why I can't go work in one, because they'll want me to become a lead cook, a chef, or some shit like that, and they're gonna want me to put my everything into it, and I can't, because that's not where my passion lies. And like I said, I don't blame my dad. You know, honestly, it's just our ignorance, being younger and stuff. Also being black, not to like be all racy and stuff, but growing up black is a little different because our parents, not all black people, but a good amount of our parents didn't have access to the same type of knowledge that other races of parents did. Or if they did, they just chose to ignore it, or whatever the case, they didn't have access to the knowledge, so they couldn't pass it on to us. That's why white kids learn finances when they fucking 12 and 13 from their parents. Well, people like me, I had to become financially literate on my own shit just recently, actually. Transitioning from 24 to 25 is when I finally learned about financial literacy, which I should have known a very long time ago. But it's the same thing with going to college and making a tough decision that's going to alter the course of your life. I spent, well, really 1.5 years, but 2 years in college to get a degree in cooking. Those 2 years I can't get back. And now I'm 25. I don't want to go back to college. I really don't want to. Everybody, oh, well, if you want to get a trade, go to school. I don't want to. I think after you get past the 25 threshold, unless you're a lawyer, a doctor, or something that takes a long time to get through, I think once you pass that threshold, you should be coming from college with your degree, moving on into career for life type shit. That's at least, that's ideal. Obviously, you know, there are 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds that just, oh, it's never too late to go to school. Fuck that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, of course, there's going to be that rare 40-year-old that went to college, did this, and got rich. But come on, that's very small percentage. Let's not bullshit. So, you know, I think it was a mixture of, like I said, even if my dad didn't pressure me, I felt the pressure from my dad. With the mixture of the pressure I felt and the knowledge, the little knowledge I had about how life worked or whatever, I went there, put myself in debt, fucked up my credit score. I got a shitty degree and I don't even want to use it. So, I'm fucked. I mean, I guess I'm not super fucked. I mean, I've been looking into different trades I want to try to get into, but all of them, school this, school that, it only will give you a discount on the price of school. And I already got fucking student loan debt, bro. I can't do it no more. And now, you know, soon I'm probably gonna have to get a shitty job at a Target or a Walmart or something that don't matter because, you know, because I need to, because I need to, and because I need to, and because that's how life works. But yeah, I mean, I'll still get it figured out. I'll also give an update on what my life is going. But I just kind of wanted to get that right now. It's just like, man, I'm not depressed, but I can understand where some people's depression stems from. Life is so difficult to really get full control of, get a hold of. Every little decision you make, you don't know it, but it'll affect you later. And that shit's crazy. Because now I can't get a nice paying job like some of my friends got. But they knew what they wanted to do from the start, and I didn't. And instead of sitting down and figuring it out, I let myself be rushed into it. But yeah, I figured out. And like I said, all of this is just until beautiful YouTube takes off. So as always, thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and